Hello, everyone. Welcome on in this Sunday afternoon for another Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots Tournament race. This is Group A between NiobiumNarwhal and DylanLee. I am joined tonight on commentary by Blue Link. Hi, Blue Link. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. This tournament's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm looking forward to another exciting race.
Yes, indeed. Do you happen to know if these runners have won or lost a pair of games?
No, I don't actually.
It's all right. I don't have it up either. So.
All right, the runners have just gotten underway, so the race stream should be catching up momentarily.
We have Fishing Boo joining us tonight to push all the buttons. So big shout out and thank you to Fishing Boo.
Yeah, he's been all over these streams doing tracking, making them possible. So a big thank you to him.
Yeah, this last year too. I worked with him quite a few times during this tournament, so it was really good to work with. All right, and here we go. So for those who may not be familiar with casual boots, the runners will start with boots with a sword. They will be doing a standard open, so we'll be saving the princess and fetching her back through. We're looking at a time anywhere from 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 30 seconds for these runners, as pretty much standard for all casual boots races. And during that time, we won't have too much going on. Just the few checks that we'll pick up along the way.
Oh, nice sword!
Yeah. Not going to turn down a second sword as it's check number 2.
We are listening to NiobiumNarwhal's audio right now. They are using the Twilight Princess MSU, which I really like it during the rain sequence and Hyrule Castle. Very nice.
Yeah, Twilight Princess has such a fantastic soundtrack. It's a
I don't know what sprite they are using though. I know DylanLee's got Mega Man. Everyone knows that who that is, right?
I'm not familiar with the sprite that Narwhal is using there. The triple factorial in chat says apparently Huma Tutetsu, a Teihou character, and he says if not that, then he is stumped as well.
Cool. Thank you for the information.
Alright, so 10 arrows and a full heart container so far, which go along with Master Sword.
Well, both runners getting to dash through all 3 guards in that hallway. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Always fun to see. Having the Master Sword definitely helps push them out of the way, even if you don't quite kill them. Both runners still looking for a bomb drop here.
Yeah, bombs are nice to have going into Kakariko, but unfortunately, we don't need to worry about that for the escape because we can just bonk into the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like you said, just once we get to Kakariko that we'd like to have those bombs. So we've got some time and and at least one spot where we can use the fact that we have boots to bonk and get one or two to drop for us.
And speaking of bomb drops, there's one.
We do see Narwhal taking a second there to go ahead and kill the mice there to look for some extra bombs and does get rewarded with that.
Yeah, if you don't have to buy bombs in Kakariko, that can save a little bit of time and money. And both runners are farming up a couple extra bombs. Nice and convenient to have them here.
Mm-hmm. Nice 4-pack drop there on Narwhal's side, so they'll be good to go for bombs for a bit.
Oh boy, a mushroom.
Gotta love a fetch quest before we even get going.
Looks like 2 crystals in the light world at Hera and Desert, and a non-green pendant at Eastern.
Yep, I saw red on Eastern for sure, so. Let's see what is on the Lumberjack Ledge today.
Ooh, full magic on the tree pole. Or whichever tier that was. And, oh, even more bombs. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what tier that was. Obviously, clearly showed that they were in different tiers there, but
Okay, Lumberjack Ledge is junk.
we won't need to worry about Aga for that. So there's our bottle vendor money and working towards that Zora money. Fishing View, I see your question. They're good for me and for commentators at least. So we are good to go. Thank you. All right, let's see what's in Blind's Hut today. A lot of junk. Oh, hello, Moonpearl.
Okay, so we are a lamp away from Aga?
Alright. Getting some more money here. Make sure we're trying to get closer to having everything we need for this run.
Well, premium bombs for sale. I don't think they're any different from regular bombs.
No, unfortunately not. We were worried about bombs at the beginning, and quickly it became bomb central.
And our runner's high-fiving outside a sick kid's house. Yeah, don't need those.
No. Let's see, either run our blind check. So we do have a blind check on DylanLee's side. And
Ooh.
a blue item there that Niobium's going to say, no thanks, we don't need it.
Yeah, blue mail. I mean, I think Dylan's gonna pick this up because you're here, but it's not worth going back for, like on Narwhal's side.
Yeah, I agree. Nice to have that little bit of extra safety so you're not worried about going into Ganon on green mail at all.
Yeah, it's always when you feel like you're in danger that you start to get hit by things you don't usually get hit by.
All right, so we are to 1/3 of our medallion hunt done.
Alright, so NiobiumNarwhal heading west to Agina. Let's see what DylanLee does. Same thing, okay. Oh, he also wants the piece of heart. Cool.
Runner's just in lockstep at this point. Just you don't just a couple seconds behind you grabbing that heart piece. And we have Dylan checking Desert Ledge before going to Agina. So nothing in the desert region now until maybe we can get into Desert Palace.
Okay, mini Moldorm Cave. Ooh, nice hammer.
Alright, so now we're just a glove away from the Dark World access. And Narwhal is just 20 rupees away from having enough money to see what King Zora has for us today.
And Dylan is 5 rupees away.
And having picked up that Moon Pearl definitely makes the Zora checks a lot more tempting, so you can get Waterfall done and hopefully not have to come back for the ledge if there's nothing there.
Well, if we had any worries about Zora money, yeah, there's 300 there in Ice Rock Cave.
It always feels good when you're in this region and almost on Zora money to have a little bit of money pop up there and just know that you can just get it done. Right. Man under the bridge, just more bombs today.
Dylan having a little bit of a problem there with the fake flipper. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's a fake flipper spot that I personally struggle with this all the time as well. So I get even some of these high level runners have little hiccups once in a while on some of these tricks. So
Okay, bottle number 2 with a free fairy. There's bottle number 3. I don't think we need that.
no. So yeah, we won't be coming back for Zora's Ledge today.
Well, that wasn't worth it. Looks like Narwhal's gonna go deliver the mushroom. Because I think it's just that or Saha Eastern.
Yeah, that is correct. That's all we've got. So yeah, picking up that mushroom so early on definitely feels like you need to turn it in right away. So not surprised to see this pet getting done.
And that's a colorful reset.
I know.
Okay, good.
Yeah, wanting to preserve that mushroom for fake powder.
Yep, it's one of those checks that rarely matters, but when it does, it's game breaking. Dylan is gonna keep that heart piece and not scum the mushroom.
If that ends up being something important, that's going to be big for Narwhal.
Burna, hookshot, and Quake. Okay. That is some stuff, but doesn't immediately give us anything, does it?
No.
So if we find a glove, we have Dark World access. Normally, if we find a lamp, we have Aga access for Dark World. And if we find both, I suppose we can go up the mountain first, but...
And I did take a peek at the records for both these runners. DylanLee is 1 win and 1 loss, and Narwhal is unfortunately 0-2 at this juncture.
Yep, and after the group stage, it's the top 2 runners in each group that move on to the brackets.
And so all these runners will be playing 6 games in round robin. They'll play each opponent twice, except we do have 3 groups of 3, and in those instances, they will play each other 3 times.
And I believe we have a total of 125 runners in this year's tournament, which is an impressive turnout. Flute! Ah, yeah, that gets us up the mountain.
Both runners continuing on through Eastern. I don't imagine we will see either one of them try the dark room to get to the boss, but we want to make sure they get. We want to know if there's an item left on the boss or not.
You know, leaving after that flute would have been a perfectly valid decision, but with Eastern being a pendant and you're probably not going to come back to complete it later, it also makes sense to just get what you can before leaving.
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, wow! Wow! Wow!
So staying was the play. So they've both chosen the right option here. They're
Incredible.
both relieved to see that they're not opening that bow and arrow. That Silvers is at least now in play with both of them.
So both runners gonna go activate their flutes. Well, this is some riveting gameplay action of little sparkles wandering around a screen. But both of our runners having no trouble getting the old man and escaping. Okay, we have a... no, we don't. Never mind. They're both going east.
Yeah, I was wondering there if Dylan was going to go up first, but no, both going east.
Yeah, because you can just check Spec Rock after leaving Hera.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It makes the most sense. You're not doubling back. You're not really, wasting any time. So
Well, there's our lamp, which is a little concerning.
many mold arms beating up Narwhal. And the only thing you're rewarded with is the boomerang.
You know, oh no, we still have a fairy, so if Narwhal had taken another hit, they would have been fine anyway.
Yes, nice fairy pick up there. Make for those hearts as both runners head to Caravera.
Oh, City in the Sky. I love this music. Nice Harapot from both runners. All right.
Small key.
50-50. Oh, this is the best choice for boss music. I love it. Nice Moldorm fight there for Dylan. For the map, okay.
We've got one item left in the basement.
So now with Aga access and only a couple of checks otherwise, do you go back for Hera Basement?
I think if it were
Oh, Dylan says yes.
Dylan is gonna go. I was thinking, which check do you orphan? There's either open this or under Spectral Rock or Spiral Cave. No matter what, you're gonna have one thing or possibly two that are gonna be, kind of way out of the way that you're leaving behind. So
Well, we had some indecision there. Narwhal is saying no, but also not checking Spec Rock. Or the inside of Spec Rock, that is.
yeah, so that's a bold choice on his side to not, like you said, not check inside Spec Rock or to double back and at least check Spiral Cave.
Well, this could be a huge time save for them, but it also could be disastrous. All right, it is Samaria. What a find! That's huge. There is a tiny chance that Meyer and TR are both pendants, but then we would also need the GT big key not on the right side to make that Samaria not required.
All right, looks like Inside Spectacle Rock is going to be what DylanLee doesn't check right now, as he is headed to Spiral Cave. The Narwhal having a pretty easy time making his way up the tower. DylanLee exhausting all checks before heading to Ega.
Okay, so Spec Rock was just a heart container. Okay. So at least the larger disaster of Aga not actually being required was averted. Dylan on his way there. I'm just enjoying this boss battle music. Dylan having no trouble making his way up the tower.
I think we got one more hit on Narwhal's side. Oh, I lost track, apparently.
So I think that has to be blue ball number 3, and this one's going to be the final hit. So perfectly average number of blue balls. Ooh, bug net. Narwhal says no.
Waiting on that map check on Narwhal's side.
And oh boy, we have Green Pendant Swamp, Pendant Ice, and Meyer and TR are required. Or the Samaria is, yep.
Meyer and
You know what I mean.
Fuse Down, yep. Meyer and Fuse Down being 5 and 6. Yeah, that pickup of that game very well end up being a huge game changer.
Well, unfortunately, you can dip Meyer without the cane, but fortunately, you can't go into TR without the cane. But Narwhal is going to need to find their way back there sometime. And yeah, maybe some kind of out that they can find that Dylan misses for a while. Alright, Dylan is going to fight Aga.
Nothing so far in pod.
Yep, just keys and a map to shake it up. Alright, DylanLee is into the Dark World. Oh, he wants that net. You know, I respect both choices.
Only getting his map knowledge there. Making one of the hardest tricks in the game look easy.
I think that was the first item that's turned up here in pod.
Yeah, I believe so. Alright, so I've seen map and compass now.
Ooh, nice tempered.
We'll be hunting for swords today.
Cool, that's a complete coin collection. Yeah, those beetles aren't very smart.
Narwhal grabbing a few hearts there as they make their way through.
I think they need to go hit the switch again. Oh yeah, there's a switch right. Right, Dylan getting his coin collection and going back for the last two small keys. Okay, here's Helmasaur. Well, that fairy's gonna come in handy.
I think that's why we saw that moment of hesitation on Narwhal's side. Rather than using the blue goo to let that fairy kick in.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to release the fairy, try to catch it, and then die. That would cost way more time. Was Dylan trying to death warp there?
I think he was. I think he forgot that he had that fairy.
Well, nice Helma fight for Narwhal. They are going to get crystal number 2. Alright, there's quite a bit we can do here in the Dark Rope now.
Yeah, the fact that they aren't saving and quitting makes me think that they're going to go to Catfish before they head south. But we will see. Nope, we are headed straight south.
Interesting. Okay, solid 0 out of 10 Hype Cave today.
Yep. See Dylan's Commissar fight.
He's just tanking the damage there with that blue mail and gets the kill.
Alright, so Dylan got second crystal about 2 minutes and 20 seconds behind Narwhal.
And Narwhal remembers they don't have mitts. Looks like Dylan is going to be taking the north route across the Dark World.
Mario was in the basement of the Tower of Hera.
Oh look, our runners are all synced up. Not desperate enough to check Catfish yet.
And both runners running up to check Wedge here.
Oh, chat reminding me, we need a glove to check Catfish. The runner is
yeah.
smarter than I am.
I thought it too. Yes, gloves would be helpful.
Oh, speaking of gloves, and Vanilla 300 in the brewery. You know, I have a glass of water here. Maybe I should use it. Right, almost synchronized entrances into Thieves' Town. Hey, nice mirror.
Alright, so
Nice ice rod.
yeah.
That
Thieves
is blue, right?
Town.
Yeah, it was blue.
Yeah, it was blue. The game just really wanted us to come to the Village of Outcasts.
Okay, 2 more items in the back. And chat pointing out we are now in Mitts and Fire Rod from Go mode, with Swamp and Ice both being pendants. We don't need the flippers. So Narwhal is running out of opportunities to find an out to compensate for that Samaria miss. Okay, French vanilla mitts. Narwhal having to be careful being one hit from death from these crickets on green mail.
Does she just go ahead and use that blue goo that he had picked up earlier?
Well, you know, it was free, and if it saves you from dying, that's what it's for. Now, are we just gonna find the fire rod in the basement here? Nope, just 10 arrows in Steve's cell.
Dr. Bowser saying Fire Rod and Spike Cave would be a potential help for Narwhal.
Yeah, that fire rod needs to be somewhere terrible at this point. Dylan has his cape out. He's gonna use it. Nicely done. And crystal number 3 for both runners. Narwhal going straight to the mire area. Dylan gets a little more efficient routing now having the mitts. He can grab the smith and do all of this smith chain going south to Hype Cave.
Yeah, trying to come up with worst case scenarios for where that fire rod could be. I'm kind of with Chad on this, that I'm surprised to see Dylan doing overworld checks and not following the ABCs. Will always be clearing dungeons, so
Okay, that's both items in desert, and they are junk. Okay, Narwhal gonna go fight Lanmo. Dylan into Tripe Cave. You know, you don't see an Ice Rod Lanmo fight every day. But Narwhal does a pretty good job. Just, okay, miscounted. A decently good job. One more Lanmo to go.
kind of as good, as you can
Ouch.
with fire rod. With ice rod not moving as fast as fire rod shots, sometimes you just misjudge how long it's going to take.
Map and crystal number 4. Now, Dylan is doing what, seems like the sensible thing to do. He's got 2 clearable crystal dungeons, and he's in 1 item go mode. Oh, hey, was that the sandcart in Mire Shed?
I think so.
So, Narwhal, realizing they have no completable, well, no logically completable dungeons right now, at all. Except Eastern, but Eastern had, we already found the items. Ooh, Butterstick.
Dylan has already scouted the desert ledge, so he knows that's nothing.
Ooh, Narwhal is gonna dip Mire here. They could find the fire rod, but that's honestly the worst thing that could happen. Our tracker fishing boot taunting me with the fact that neither runner has found a shield yet. You don't need to rub it in like that. Oh, and it's the God Mire.
That feels bad. Question is, when Dylan goes there, if they'll continue to do checks looking for the fire rod or not. Alright, Dylan is just about to land mole now.
So Narwhal seems a little bit indecisive here. There's a compass at large, and they know that this can't be a small key because the fire locked side is 3 small key locked. So there's a 2 in 3 chance this is one of the items, if I'm doing my math right. And Dylan just slicing through those landmos with the butter stick, getting crystal number 4. Right, Dylan's gonna go follow Narwhal into Mire. Well, it was an item, but junk. And that's item number 2. And Narwhal is out. Oh, mountain?
I mean, what other checks? I don't think they have any other checks left, right? There's
They did leave behind Spiral Cave inside of Spec Rock, and now Spike Cave's available.
right.
So
But
there
I
are
just
4
mean-
checks here. Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean mountain in general was all they had.
Yeah, other than catfish, right? And Smith Chain and oh goodness.
I suppose. Suppose that, yeah, if you think about it, there's quite a bit, which things that we've already seen. So, oh, plus Dark Death Mountain. Now that I wonder if we'll see them go into Hera, or if we'll just see them go Dark Death Mountain.
Well, I mean, having already rejected Hera Basement once, do the rest of the checks first before, becoming desperate. This works out a little bit nicely. Spiral Cave, and then climb Super Bunny, Hookshot Cave, and then go back across to do Spike Cave and Hera Basement if you want.
Alright, Dylan. Also during cutscene chess, making sure that he's not leaving anything behind.
Oh, shovel and okay, flippers. So Swamp is alive.
Yeah, well, that's probably the worst case scenario there for Narwhal.
Oh, decision. Going back. At least for Spike Cave, you have to think. And Dylan is on his way to Vitreous, having that Samaria. Oh no!
Oh,
So close!
half a heart away.
And I think Burna uses less magic than the cave, right?
Correct.
That's just unfortunate. Like, even a single additional heart and they would have made it.
I'll switch over to Dylan's audio. He is using the Tunic MSU today.
Nicely done. Crystal number 5 coming up.
And we do see Narwhal at the dam, and he looks like he is going to dip into Pendant Swamp.
Okay, so you have to think Dylan's gonna go up the mountain as well, get those flippers, and then decide what to do with them. Oh no, wait, we have Pyramid Fairy now, right?
Yes.
Hey, the fake boots. And Dylan remembering he can take the shortcut, having defeated Aga.
Meanwhile, we get a nice spiky clip on Narwhal's side.
Oh no! Narwhal is just getting bullied by everything today.
It looks like Dylan is going to be headed to at least check out Skullwoods and see if one of the items there is the fire that he needs to be able to complete it. Graveyard
Oh
and
yeah,
King's
right.
Tomb.
Yeah, I was thinking he's already seen Bumper Ledge, right? So yeah, there are these checks, and then he could go to Catfish. It makes sense instead of losing time in Skullwoods and then not finding the fire rod, having to come back. Oh, it's in
Oh,
Swamp.
that may be the out that Narwhal needs then to.
But there's no way Narwhal's going back to Hera Basement anytime soon. They're gonna do like everything else. Okay, so no catfish still. Dylan now going up the mountain. Nice Argus kill. Dylan could be tempted to dip TR while he's up here, and depending on the key layout, could lose some time. Is Narwhal gonna go back? Nope, not for left side swamp. This looks like Smith Chain.
We'll be able to see what's behind that shovel.
Alright, Dylan's going to dip Turtle Rock.
Narwhal is in Skull Woods now that it is full clearable.
Powder, okay. And immediately locked out, of course. So that's good for Dylan. And we will get to see what's in Spike Cave now.
Yes, Dylan's going to have a much easier time of it with 12 hearts and both Cape and Cave of Berna.
Okay, about as expected. So this looks like catfish.
The Narwhal taking on Mothula. Be too much problem with Gold Sword.
Nicely done. Item number 2, so that's that.
Bring us back even on Crystal Count.
Silvers, that's nice, convenient, worth the time.
So I'm immediately going to find out what Magic Bat has for us today.
Yeah, just cleaning up some of these one-off checks. Narwhal stopping to pick up that heart container, perhaps based on past events.
So I'm finding out that there's nothing under that shovel spot today.
And this is going to be Swamp from Dylan, the most sensible play, the densest location left. Did that Octorok just shoot through the statue? Well, Narwhal is going to find silvers.
Dylan, just a couple minutes away from go mode here.
Green pendant turn in from Narwhal. That's not worth it. And time for ice now from Narwhal.
Fishing Boo pointing out that we now know where every item is except for the book and the shields.
And the red mail, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But, I mean, come on. Gold sword, half magic, blue mail, silvers, and not a single shield yet?
How many shields will we find in Ganon's Tower before the big key? We are seeing left side swamp on Dylan's side.
Oh, and Narwhal's got to go the long way through ice, not having Samaria. But of course, if they had Samaria, they wouldn't be here at all. Alright, left side swamp with just junk. Alright, go mode in just a few seconds here for DylanLee. There we go. So 2 dungeons left for him to clear.
Yes, that was go mode at 1 hour, 18 minutes, 59 seconds.
So this room here in ice you don't see very often.
Dylan making his way to the back of Skull Woods.
And that's item number 3 out of ice, so Narwhal is gonna leave. Convenient fairy drop there for Dylan.
And full magic. That was game being very nice to him on that room in that room.
And here's Mothula. And crystal number 6.
As Narwhal making the Smith chain play.
Alright, one final mountain climb for Dylan.
No, not you. He won't blindfold because otherwise he would have finished Ice Palace. The fact that he noped out of Ice Palace means he's thinking there's no way that it could be on pedestal.
Ooh, Dylan's got to be a little careful. Just avoids getting chomped on the butt there.
Narwhal going
Dylan doing laps to bring the bunny beam all the way back to the door. I've never seen that before.
That was some impressive lapping around to avoid that. Narwhal going to find out that left side swamp is not the answer.
So having that extra small key now, Dylan can just skip Laser Bridge. Hey, a shield!
So not all hiding in the basement today.
Well, Narwhal heading back up the mountain. And this Trinex fight here is going to be a walk in the park for Dylan.
Alright, so it is time for everyone's favorite guessing game. It's about the GT Big Key guessing game. When someone picks up this 7th crystal, see those numbers in chat? Between 1 and 22, where do you think the GT Big Key will be at today?
And Trinex dropping our 4th bottle.
And Narwhal in Para Basement, finally getting the cane of Samaria.
These look like frustration slashes. Totally fair, honestly. And there it is. Some choice words may have been uttered.
Just shy of 9 minutes behind on hitting go mode. And still has 2 full dungeons to clean up before the
Shield?
shield.
Oh, there's our red mail. So it's just the book and the mirror shield that are outstanding. Okay, checks. I lost track.
Okay, these should be 9 through 13.
There it is. And that means there has to be a small key here with it, so Dylan's gonna grab that.
Alright, so if my counting was right, that was check number 10. And that means Lady Simon is the winner as we play Price's Right rules. Posts without going over.
I think it was 11.
Was it
But
11?
oh, chat correcting me. It's the other way around. If there's a small key in there, then the big key must be there, not the other way around. But I wonder if the conditional probabilities make it more likely to be a small key if the big key's there.
Alright, Dylan's starting to climb.
That's Patrice down for Narwhal. They're going to pick up crystal number 6. So interestingly enough, it seems like that early blue mail was a little bit of a factor in this race.
Yeah. Yeah, for as much damage as we saw Narwhal take and, coming close to getting through Spike Caves and things like that, it definitely made a big difference.
Was it just me, or were the Landmos doing some weird graphical oddities there?
So there's been some weird graphical issues on Dylan's side most of the run here and there. I'm not sure what he's playing on, but definitely seems to be some every once in a while things will flash or get pixelated like that.
Interesting.
Alright, Narwhal about ready to enter TR.
Meanwhile, Dylan through the torch rooms. He can skip Mini Helma there because he got the extra small key. And that is probably the hardest stationary target in the game to hit, that ball there. Oh, oops.
Nothing like getting Moldorm bounced there.
Nicely done. Alright, here's Aga 2.
I think that was a double.
I think so too. That was definitely a double. Okay, so that one wasn't, but this one was. Okay, 1122. Alright, Dylan dropping into the Ganon fight. He's got gold sword, silver arrows. This is going to be really quick.
Putting escape on, hitting him some extra just for the fun of it.
Phase 3. And here's phase 4. Two more arrows. And there's the double. Congratulations and GG to DylanLee. He's going to win this race. And cross the bridge with an official time of 1 hour 37 minutes and 52 seconds. Congratulations.
And we do have Narwhal seeing that finish in race time and forfeiting. So we have Narwhal finishing with a race time of 1 hour 38 minutes 34 seconds. So get those GGs in for Narwhal as well. Yeah, looks like we have Dylan ready to join us on for a chat here, so I'll bring him in. And here's Narwhal as well.
Well, GG's, and congratulations, Dylan. That was certainly a race.
Yeah, have you seen our fire ad anyway?
What?
Wasn't go with the crystal?
I'm sorry. I had to turn down my phone.
GG's on to both you, Dylan, and Narwhal on great races today.
Yes.
Thank you, GG's.
So, what were your thoughts?
Oh, gloves. Where were the gloves? You know, that was my thought. In that first 40 minutes, and then you guys watched it. Where's the fire rod? And then just to keep seeing items pop up that I'm like, oh, shovel, oh, powder. I just was avoiding Dark Death Mountain like the plague.
Ah, we got burned by different things.
Oh,
I didn't do hair basement.
oh,
Yep, that was the big divergence was hair basement.
Yeah, we could see you thinking about it, and then you decided to leave.
Yeah, I thought about it because I was like, there's so few actually left to me outside of AGA, but once I do AGA, I will have a bunch of things to do. So, gonna walk away.
Yeah, we thought it was interesting that you didn't do either check Spectacle Rock or Spiral Cave on your way out, that you just jumped straight into Aga.
At that point is because I wanted to do Spec Rock on my way back out since I didn't have mirror. But then leaving, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the game's going to force me to go this direction, though. I don't know. That was my choice of aggressive play today that I still would have had to do, but didn't pay off the way I hoped.
Okay, so we have bombs on Ped. At least it wasn't book on Ped, which would have been funny.
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
it looks like every item turned up except for the book and the mirror shield.
Yeah, I was looking for that shield for you.
Oh, I
Couldn't
really
find it.
appreciate it. Thank you. Do you have any other thoughts on the seed?
For me, not a whole lot. I did you also stay in Eastern and get that bow?
Yeah.
I was
And
thinking.
I spent some time wondering. I left after that, though. I didn't kill Armos.
Right. Neither did I, because I had all the items. But I'm like, oh wow, getting that bow right there. I'm not sure if this is got to be a ped seed or not, but gambled on it not being.
Yep.
And we were both right about that. So yeah. Other than that, sounds like our go modes were 2 different items because of that hair basement.
Yeah, I don't even.
Otherwise,
I know I was looking for Fire Rod for a little while, but not long enough that I remember where it was.
it was in Swamp, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it was in Swamp. You dipped Swamp, and then after you found Fire Rod, you dipped Ice Palace before you got back up to Hera.
Yeah, and I was avoiding pendant dungeons as much as I could, but at the beginning there, I'm like, well, I know it's telling me to go to Aga, but it's also giving me a reason to stay in the light world for a little longer. So
Yeah.
but yeah, GG's. Thanks for doing this run with me today. Thanks to you both for doing the restream, or all three of you for doing the restream last minute. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for the race. They've been good ones.
For sure.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here and putting on a show for us. I had fun, certainly, commentating this race.
Yes, have fun as always. There's another race currently going on SpeedGaming 3. Otherwise, just check your SpeedGaming schedule for future races.
Well, I'm just waiting for that collection rate to pop up.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a lot higher than it was.
Oh, yeah, that's tiny. How'd that happen?
I don't know. I felt like I checked everything.
All right, well, thank you again to our tracker Fishing Boo. Always a pleasure. Thank you, Rocky, for joining me on comms. I hope to work with you again in the future. This was fun.
Yes, same. Get GGs to, again, both runners. And please make sure you do go drop them a follow. And we will see you next time.